Hi there, and thanks for tuning in. My name is David Gordon. I manage the Ridge to Rivers Trail System. I'm going to spend a few minutes explaining our pilot trail management strategy program, what the program is, why we initiated it, and where we're headed with it. Real quickly, what is Ridge to Rivers? A lot of folks don't understand what exactly we are. We're a cooperative partnership of 5 land management agencies, the City of Boise, which is the lead agency, Ada County Parks and Waterways, the Boise District of the Bureau of Land Management, Boise National Forest, Idaho Department of Fish and Game, uh, and as well as numerous private landowners and other entities. The foothills are a real patchwork of ownerships, and for us to provide you with a high quality, seamless trail system in the foothills, it's imperative that we all work together in cooperation and coordination with each other. So the goal of our pilot management strategy program is to improve both safety and user experience along some of our busiest trails in the foothills. Ridge to River system is primarily a shared use trail system, and our use has skyrocketed in recent years, leading us to reach out to you, our constituents, to see if you'd like us to try some new strategies that might help mitigate the effects of the increase in use on some of our busiest trails. We started this process back in February with a Zoom meeting, followed by a survey that 4,400 people took. The results of the meeting and the survey led us to conclude that it was worth taking a shot at this program. In late April, we embarked on an 8-month pilot program, and we're approaching the end of that now. It'll go through the end of November toward early December. Along the way, we did a mid-program survey to see if how people thought about it, if they felt like things were going all right. We had 1,600 people take that survey, and feedback was very positive. We're now reaching out to you again to determine if these pilot strategies should be implemented permanently. So the program itself entails 4 trails, the first of which is the Lower Hulls Gulch Trail. More than any other trail in the system, the Lower Hulls Gulch Trail has been asked by users for us to look at and see if we can separate use somehow. It's a relatively narrow trail, it's got limited visibility, and it's popular with cyclists, runners, and hikers. We've looked in the past at trying to build a separate use by building essentially a parallel trail there, but due to private land issues, soils, and steep slopes, that is not possible. So we are where we're at, which means it's a shared trail. And through the pilot program, we decided to try to break up use through an even odd day strategy. On even days of the month, Lower Hulls Gulch has been open to uphill and downhill foot traffic and horse traffic, and open to uphill bikes only. On those days of the month, even days of the month, it is closed to downhill bikes. On odd days of the month, Lower Hulls is only open to downhill bikes, and it's not open to any other uses. Our July survey indicated that 75% of the respondents were supportive of this management strategy. Pocatloop was another trail that we're working on with our strategy. And in Polecat, we tried a directional management approach, which is having everybody go the same direction. This has been proven to improve your user experience and decrease interaction with other trail users, because everybody's going the same direction. You don't run into as many people. You certainly avoid surprise encounters around blind corners. Polecat was selected because it has a number of areas that have limited visibility, it has steep side slopes, and it does provide a nice loop opportunity. Our survey in July indicated 77% support for this management strategy. It's worth noting that we heard from a number of people that enjoy and support this idea of a directional trail, but they prefer us to manage it where people can go clockwise. We did ask that question in the middle of the summer, and 61% of the respondents said that they preferred counterclockwise. We are going to ask that question again in our final survey, though, to see if people support this management strategy going forward in the future, if they'd like us to switch direction on an annual basis, which wouldn't be too hard to do. The next trail is around the mountain trail up at Bogus Basin. That was a logical choice for a directional trail as well. When we designed and built it, we did so with counterclockwise travel in mind, and so most users do travel the trail in that direction. Formalizing this allows us to minimize the potential for surprise encounters along this trail, which is narrow and has limited visibility just due to the nature of the side slopes, again, as well as the heavy brush along that trail. Our survey in July indicated 83% support for this management strategy. Lastly, we looked at Bucktail Trail as a place that we could try separation of use completely. The parallel trail concept is kind of a new thing in trail management, and it's really starting to catch on as a result of the increase in trail use everybody saw across the country last year with COVID. Essentially, you build a second trail in close proximity to your first trail, and you separate user groups on those two trails. So we took a shot at that at Bucktail. It's a difficult thing to do unless you have one landowner managing a trail, and in this case, this is all on City of Boise property, so it did allow us that opportunity. In May, we built Two Point Trail, which is roughly parallel to Bucktail. It's only open to foot and horse traffic, and we built it a little bit wider. The topography allowed for that, so people can walk side by side. Bucktail Trail, then we closed to all uses except downhill biking, and we tried to optimize Bucktail by constructing a lot of jumps, berms, and banked corners. Our July survey indicated 86% support for this management strategy in this location. So we've arrived at decision time. We're getting close to the end of our pilot trail management strategy program, and we want to hear from you. We want to know what you think. Do we continue this? Do we go back to the way we did manage these trails? Do we make some tweaks and continue it? We're going to start with a survey that opens on October 12th and will run through October 26th. It's available on our website, and we want to hear back from you on that survey. We're also offering you a chance to have questions pertaining to the pilot management strategies answered. The same website link will take you to a place where you can submit questions. And on October 20th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., we'll have a live Zoom meeting where we will do our best to answer as many of those questions as we can. So you'll want to sign up for that Zoom meeting as well if you're submitting some questions. Following the survey, we'll review the results and share them with you as soon as we're able to do so. We're hoping to have this process completed along with any necessary agency approvals by early December. Our goal is to move as seamlessly as possible from our pilot period to a permanent management strategy implementation, whether that's continuing with these strategies or something similar, or going back to our historical management strategy along these trails. We appreciate you taking the time to become involved and helping us make effective and positive solutions. Look forward to hearing from you. Happy trails.